Welcome back. Welcome. PS5. Single play. Welcome. PlayStation Plus. PS5. Bleach Rebirth of Souls.
What? To protect me? What? What are you guys talking about? That's crazy! Look at you! You're all beat up!
What's so crazy about it? I mean, to be honest, allowing you to fight alone would be even crazier. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people who wouldn't appreciate you doing this single-handedly. Listen, don't try to take all this on yourself. That's arrogance. Every one of us has a stake in this battle.
You hurled yourself at me without giving it much thought. That was terribly reckless of you, Captain Izukai.
Somebody had to be the one to make the first move. Missing an opportunity to attack plays right into your hands. I have to commend you. After all, you didn't use Kyoka Suigetsu on your very first swing.
Allow me to commend you in turn for being wise enough not to try to attack all by yourself.
Are you implying that we're cowardly, Captain Eisen?
I correct myself if it sounded that way, Captain Kyoka.
Toshiro! Shunsui!
You have my gratitude, Ichigo Kurosaki. I believe that if you hadn't attacked Eisen right in that very moment, I would have floated him in my profound rage, and it would have ended up being killed. So thank you. What's the deal? Why did you bring Orihime back? But I suppose that you at least did come back with Unohana, so I forgive you. Let's go.
Unohana.
You can save all the pleasantries for later on. Put on your game face already. You'll only get one chance to attack him. And squander the opportunity like that. We're fighting to live. And also, we're all fighting to save ourselves. To save you and everybody. So don't fall behind, Ichigo Kurosaki.
That's right. What am I so afraid of? It's the Pfizer and the captains. Believe. That's right. I can put my trust in them. Watch closely. See where this battle goes.
Eisen, earlier you said that a blade without hatred is like an eagle without wings. That a sword swung out of duty wouldn't be able to reach you. I'll tell you this since you don't seem to know. Swinging a sword for duty alone is exactly what that isn't.
Interesting. Are you trying?
It's just like you said before, Eisen. You see, in this sword of mine, there is hatred. I'll admit it. I didn't come here to fight. The reason that I came here is to cut you down where you stand.
They really did it. The captains pulled it off. Huh? You sure you should be standing up, Momo? Momo?
Well, it looks like we finally reached the turning point. Wouldn't you say that's the case, Ski?
What the hell are you guys doing?
Since when?
Since when? An interesting question. The power of Kyoka Suigetsu is complete hypnosis. It has the ability to create a convincing illusion by controlling all 5 senses of its target at all times.
How long has it been, huh? Just how long have you been using Kyoka Suigetsu?
Then let me ask you this. For how long now have you been under the illusion that I wasn't using Kyoka Suigetsu?
New notification. Trophy earned. Press the PS button for details.
Wait, Captain Hitsugaya!
Vulnerabilities everywhere. I won't kill you. With the kind of power you have, I'd imagine that it would be difficult to even pass out from a wound like that. Now, just watch. You can observe the end of this battle as you lie helplessly on the ground. So the head captain finally arrives. But you're too late. You're the only captain left who's got any real ability. If you fall, the 13 Corvette squads are essentially finished. You missed your opportunity. You shouldn't have even bothered to show up.
Just who do you think you are anyway? Ignorant upstart. Do you really believe that you can ever cut me?
I don't merely think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence. Most time.
How are you still there? Be still. I will stand at the top. This is it.
Let me demand punishment.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast. If you fall, the 13 Court Guard squads are essentially finished. You missed your opportunity. You shouldn't have even bothered to show up.
Just who do you think you are anyway? Ignorant upstart. Do you really believe that you could ever cut me?
I don't really think that I can. In fact, I already have.
Silence. But the image of my power will forever burn into your eyes.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
Such a puny attack.
It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength are vast.
Don't you know why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13th Orcon squads for a millennium? It is simple, because no soul even stronger than me has emerged in 1,000 years. You said that I missed my opportunity. Quite the opposite. In fact, the time is now right. The battles that you fought up until now were nothing but a prelude that have been leading up to this very moment.
So you set this maneuver up while at the same time your men were being slain. How very kind of you.
Core God. In the past, that was the philosophy that I taught to all those who serve the God. But now, it definitely does feel as though I have changed. Still, the will of the Core God, which I have upheld for the past millennia, shall never falter. Step away, Ichigo Kurosaki! You're not a member of the 13 Core God squads. I simply cannot allow you to die here.
Oh, man.
They're all fully prepared for this. If you wish to turn into ashes, die. Stop your great evil. That is the credo that the 13 Core Gods follows. That's the devotion. In order to eliminate great evil. That is the credo that the 13 Core God squads follow. This is... what? The flame of Ryujin Jaka died out.
Your Ryujin Jaka is the ultimate Zanpakuto. There's no doubt of that. If we fought toe-to-toe, then you'd most probably end up winning. But when all other powers are abandoned in order to strengthen a single power, even the ultimate can be opposed. He, Wonder-wise, is the only modified Arrancar, and his resurrection is extinct here. That's right. An Arrancar created for the sole purpose of containing your Ryujin Jaka. To obtain that one power, Wonder-wise sacrificed his speech, his intellect, his memory, and even his reason. You can't do anything against that power, the ability for which he exchanged everything. Goodbye, Genryusai Yamamoto.
You are naive. So much so it makes me dizzy. Don't you have any idea why I've been able to serve as head captain of the 13 Core God squads for a millennium? It is simple. Because no soul reaper stronger than me has emerged for 1,000 years. I don't believe that I held anything back at all. I must say, you're one tough kid. Well then, if I am not able to defeat you with Ikotsu, I should warn you that this may hurt a little bit. Is that all right? That's right. Your voice has been silenced. You have lost your ability to speak. I am glad. It is a good thing that you no longer look like a child. Now I can beat you to death without feeling any guilt. So, Kotsu. Poor creature. With all that was taken from you, you were not robbed of your emotions. How very cruel indeed.
Cruel? Souls that have become hollows have no purpose. They are meant only to mindlessly consume other souls. What's so cruel about trying to provide them with more meaning, to give them a purpose? It's you who is the truly cruel one for shattering that soul to pieces.
I have no intention of getting into a silly argument with you. Speak while you have the chance. Soon enough it will be over.
Silly arguments. Because you insist on taking my words lightly, you overlook the meaning that's behind them. Remember what I said about X-Team Gear? It was created for the sole purpose of containing the flame of Ryujin Jaka. And when I say contain, I mean trapping it inside your sword, so that no new flames can be produced. But is that the only flame? There's another. That flame was emitted by your sword already. So, where was that flame contained then?
What?
You're a smart man. If all that energy you emitted was to be released in an instant indiscriminately, you know what would happen. To minimize the effects of that blast to just this, no wonder you're the head captain of the 13 Court Guard squads. If you hadn't held it back with your own body, your flame would have easily blasted away the fragile barrier you put up. This tiny town would have been reduced to nothing but ashes and dust. I thank you, Genryusai Yamamoto. Thanks to you, this world was saved from destruction.
Damn you.
Genryusai Yamamoto, I won't tell you that I will spare your life. You're the living embodiment of the Soul Society's history, and I will finish you with my own sword.
How many times must I tell you the same thing, upstart?
His arm is cracking. This is a forbidden technique that can only be activated by sacrificing one's own body.
You're naive. Adam number 96. Itakaso.
To sacrifice his charred body to use as a weapon. Ichigo Kurosaki.
It's time to settle this!
How insulting. Did you truly think that the same attack would work against me more than once?
That's it.
opportunity, but that was my last vulnerable moment. You missed your chance to kill me, Ichigo Kurosaki.
It was enough. I wounded you.
Wounded me? You call this a wound?
Instant regeneration.
It's not instant regeneration. Did you really believe that I would holofy? This is it instinctively protecting its master.
What do you mean? That's...
The Hogyoku. So I see. This is your spiritual pressure. Magnificent. You've really grown. Just as I envisioned.
What?
Your encounter with Rukia Kuchiki. Your Soul Reaper powers were awakened in your battle with Uryu Ishida. You realized the power of your Zanpakuto during your fight with Rinji Abarai. You found a foothold for your Bankai amid your battle with Kenpachi Zaraki. You took a step toward holofying in your battle with Byakuya Kuchiki. In your battle with Grimjow, you mastered holification. And in your battle with Okiora, it seems that you were able to gain an even greater power. Ichigo Kurosaki, all of the battles that you fought took place in the palm of my hand.
Wait a second. You mean all of my battles took place in the palm of your hand? Hold on, what? But what does that mean? What does that mean? Tell me! Start talking!
Don't raise your voice to me. You shouldn't be so surprised by this. I merely developed a certainty. I became convinced that you'd make the best research subject for me. So I took opportunities to assist you in your development. Didn't you ever suspect something? Didn't you think it rather strange that you, who'd never seen a hollow before in your life, would end up being attacked by one so shortly after you met Rukia Kuchiki? That a Minos Grande could be drawn by Quincy bait, which is only used to lure low-level hollows. That Rukia Kuchiki, whose spiritual pressure hadn't been detected till then, should be so conveniently arrested by the Soul Society, just coincidentally when you were beginning in earnest to get the hang of fighting as a soul ringer. Rinji Abarai, Kenpachi Zaraki, Byakuya Kuchiki. One of them fought you when your powers just so happened to have developed to the point where they were nearly equal to their own abilities. Didn't you ever stop to think that it was strange?
Hold on.
Did you chalk it all up to fate? Did you think this attack was a coincidence as well?
Hold on.
Did you think your victories were the result of your own efforts? Don't disappoint me. You should be stronger than this, more perceptive than this. What's the matter? Don't you believe me?
Of course not.
But it's the truth.
It's a lie! You're telling me that you were behind all my battles, that you orchestrated absolutely everything! What kind of moron would believe that? I remember what you said before. You said that when you found Rukia, it was after she had gone missing in the world of the living. But now, you're telling me that you knew me from the moment that I met her? It doesn't add up at all!
You make make an interesting point. You just said yourself that it's a lie. In short, you don't believe me. Right now, you claim that my words are nothing but lies, but even so, didn't you believe that what I said to you back then was true? It's understandable. I sympathize with you. In this case,
I can't believe this shit.
exists is harsh reality. Nevertheless, everything that exists in this entire world lives by conveniently believing a few untruths that they convince themselves to be fact. That's essentially the only way they know how to live. But for the weak, who make up the majority of this world, there are some facts which are simply too painful to believe, so their existence is denied. Are you sure that what you believe to be facts are all true? Let me ask you this. Who assigned Rukia Kuchiki to the world of the living? And something else, who equipped Ringia Barai with the spiritual pressure detection ability? And yet another question. Who was it that included the information about your whereabouts in the reports given to the lieutenants? And do you truly believe that I was unable to detect the Hokyoku's location for 100 years after it was created?
Okay. One question. Let's go back to earlier. You said that you were sure that I was going to be the very best subject for your research. Why is that? What made you so sure about it? If you were really watching me from the moment I met Rukia, then tell me, when exactly did you become convinced that I'd be the best?
From the beginning.
Come on, just cut the crap.
Didn't you hear me? I said it was from the beginning. The fact is that I've known you from the very moment you were born.
What?
You were special even from the instant of your birth, because you are human. And also,
That's enough talk, Isaac.
That ain't about to get grieved. Crazy, crazy. Oh my God.
putting some distance between us, a wise decision. Must be in their blood.
Stare all you want. This is for real. I'll explain later. You've probably got a lot of questions. I'll tell you everything.
I don't. You had your reasons for not telling me. But still, I'm in a real bind here. I don't know how to ask you what I want to ask you without sounding like I'm disrespecting you. So I guess I'll just have to wait until you want to tell me.
Talking as if you're a grown man.
I picked it up. Somebody said something like that to me once. I remember that it made me feel relieved.
That's quite the force field they I just couldn't find an opportunity or a reason.
Oh, this nigga. Oh. Now he's on it.
fought in a long time. Do you remember it? The last time that we fought? You came charging at me at full steam after I cut Chidango's arm off. I remember thinking, what an interesting boy. I don't remember. You liar. Is that supposed to be an insult?
No. It's not that I can't remember your sword. I just can't remember your heart. I usually understand the minds of the guys that I'm fighting against. I've just been able to sense why that person is fighting. Like whether they look down on me or not. The stronger that the opponent I'm up against is, the stronger I feel it.
Oh, you're a poet.
Shut up. I didn't get that from you. You may have been fighting, but even if that's true, you weren't looking at me. To be honest with you, I don't know what
I know it's stupid. I know it's crazy.
As it turns out,
I love her, damn it. Yeah. Fuck that girl, yeah.
My sword, Shinzo, do you know how far it can extend? 100 sword lengths. That's why they call me
Okay, you got hands? You sure you want to do this?
Do you know how far it can
Ooh.
Fine. Then I'll explain it in a way that you'll be able to understand. 8 miles. Are you ready? You sure? I will pull back this time. Shunde, Shinzo. It's too late to regret your actions. This is I'll have to show you. Bankai. Koishimi no Yari. Sure, let's see it then. Show me what you've got. Told you not be wasting time. Is that it? You're blind. Let's go. It's all right. Where are you going? If you want to see it that badly, I'll show you. Watch closely. Why are you so surprised? One person's Bankai ought to be able to stop another person's Bankai. You see, there's no denying it. You really are a creepy kid.
Just as I thought. The scariest thing about your Bankai isn't its length or its destructive force. It's the speed of its length and shortening. I thought about it. There's no point in telling me how long it extends. It was to your advantage not to tell me. But you said what you said on purpose. You wanted to distract me from how fast it stretches and shrinks.
Scary, scary. He's gonna get even stronger, but he's still got a long way to go. Well, now that you figured it out, I'll tell you just how fast Kimishimi no Yari extends. You hear that? It's 500 times faster than that. Kamishimi no Yori isn't the longest Sanpakuto, but it's definitely the fastest. Of course, knowing that won't do you any good.
What's wrong? You're really slowing down a lot. Reached your limit already?
Yes, so it seems. I've reached my limit. As a soul reaper, that is. My soul is being replaced. It seems the Hogyoku is finally beginning to understand who I am. I'm saying the Hogyoku has a mind of its own.
Sounds like you're talking nonsense to me.
I don't fault you for not feeling it. I only realized the truth about the Hogyoku after I had become its master. What do you think the Hogyoku's power is exactly? Do you think it controls the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers? Two conflicting opposites? Wrong. The Hogyoku's true power is the ability to read the hearts of those around it and to realize their deepest desires.
What?
Don't you see? Everything that's appeared around Ichigo Kurosaki, Rukia Kuchiki, Kisuke Urahara, nearly everything that you've experienced so far, every last part of it, was brought into being by the Hogyoku. Kisuke Urahara didn't understand. He mistook the nature of its power. He thought that it controlled the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, because that was his deepest wish as the Hogyoku's creator. Rukia Kuchiki's spiritual powers were all transferred to Ichigo Kurosaki, Yasuto Arasaka, or I knew that the Hogyoku's true power wasn't actually to control the boundaries between Hollows and Soul Reapers, as Kisuke Urahara claimed it was. Because if that were truly the case, then Shinji Hideko and the others would never have ended up becoming completely rising. The hollowifying of Shinji Hideko and the others was an experiment in hollowification as well as a verification of the Hogyoku's powers. The experiment was an unqualified success. With the activation of the Hogyoku's powers by Kisuke Urahara, Shinji Hideko and the others evolved into complete Vizard. And then, armed with my suspicions about the Hogyoku's powers, I took a step and sent Rukia Kuchiki to Ichigo Kurosaki. Of course, even the Hogyoku's power has its limits. It manifests whatever is in the hearts of the beings around it, but it's in that sense, it is a power to lead the subject. No consequence either way. The reason for that's because you've already lost your chance to control the Hogyoku forever. It seems to me that there's a fundamental point on which we disagree. Our definitions of strength
The gift of 1,000 protective hands unable to touch the darkness. Destructive hands unable to reflect the blue sky. Path that draws light. Wind that fans embers. Gather and have no doubt. Behold where I point. Bullet of light. Deep bodies. 9 passages. Heavenly scripture. Alien treasures. Great wheel. Great turret. The arrow flashes and disappears into the distance.
Do you think I'd let you use a keto like that? I will.
Too late.
Nonsense. Hideous.
Auto number 91. Send Hugo 10 title. My apologies. Auto number 91. Send Hugo 10 title. My apologies.
Amazing.
Isaac. It seems that you really let your guard down.
You're qualified. I let down my guard because it is no longer necessary for me to be cautious. I feel it after having subdued the Hogyoku. My body is beginning to progress